My piece over the weekend is called The Pivot Towards the Commonwealth. Last week, the Commonwealth held its 24th CHOGM, Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in London. The theme of CHOGM 2018 was Towards a Common Future, and the focus was on working together to deliver a more prosperous, secure, sustainable and fair future for all citizens. The Commonwealth is a voluntary association of 53 independent and equal sovereign states, and according to the Commonwealth Secretary-General Patricia Sutherland, the Commonwealth is 1/3 of humanity. I blinked when I saw the raw data, that there are 2.4 billion of us, and that in fact the Commonwealth is bigger than Facebook. I noted that President Kenyatta made his way to the London Stock Exchange and that maybe we should IPO ourselves. Today, the vast majority of us in the Commonwealth are born free. And whilst I appreciate Emmanuel Macron's comment, I don't want to belong to a generation of sleepwalkers, which has forgotten its own past and which refuses to face up to the problems of its own present. Our reality is a new and fresh one. The richness of the Commonwealth tapestry is in fact found in our common literature. The Commonwealth's central contradiction was that we were all both similar and different. Think of writers like Jean Rhys, V.S. Naipaul, Chinua Achebe, Salman Rushdie, all of whom, notwithstanding their ethnic and geographical particularity, were dealing with issues that touched on all of us. An experience of cultural confusion, linguistic and physical dislocation, a reassertion of self-consciousness, and a search for identity. The freshly minted Commonwealth Youth Ambassador, Prince Harry, said 60% of the Commonwealth is under the age of 30, and at 1.4 billion strong, it is you who are going to change the world. Prince Harry added, "You are the most optimistic, connected generation the world has ever known." Once we used to send aerograms. Does anyone recall them? Actually, I was talking about aerograms to somebody and they had no idea what I was talking about. Across the Commonwealth, and today the mobile phone has dissolved the distances and connected us all practically in real time. And I think the important point is this: you can have all the resources in the world, you can dig it all out of the ground, but far more valuable is the resource that walks on that ground. And in my humble opinion, unlocking the human capital is the magic elixir in this new 21st century of ours. Martin Sutherland, the De La Rue CEO, said there are 2.4 billion people in the Commonwealth and we need to tap into it. That's a massive talent pool. De La Rue are doing this, but all businesses can do more. Interestingly, De La Rue has been operating at the coalface of this Commonwealth economy for quite a while. De La Rue trades with 86% of Commonwealth countries and the majority of its staff are based in the Commonwealth. The majority of its production facilities and 100% of its manufacturing centres of excellence are located in the Commonwealth. Here in Kenya in 1991, De La Rue invested in a state-of-the-art facility which prints banknotes which are circulated in more than 30 countries worldwide. De La Rue is in fact the best example of a business I can find that has already pivoted towards the Commonwealth economy. According to the raw data, the Commonwealth boasts a combined gross national income of $10.7 trillion, and this is expected to rise to 14 trillion by 2020. Prime Minister Theresa May and Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson, who are navigating the United Kingdom's exit out of the European Union, have evidently decided to pivot to the Commonwealth. I believe this pivot to the Commonwealth is a seriously decent trade. Everywhere I look this week, I see a Commonwealth that is optimistic about its future, said the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Theresa May. This board-free Commonwealth is a massive blue sky opportunity. And it has the big mo, but the key to unlocking its potential is all about unleashing the human capital, which is a massive talent pool. And then some photographs today in Windsor. Representatives and heads of government from around the Commonwealth are meeting to discuss issues of common interest at the end of the CHOGM 2018 week. Then there's a short video, 1 week in 1 minute. CHOGM, 5 days, 4 key priorities, 3 days of forums, 2.4 billion people, 1 common future, and 1 amazing week. The royal family, thanks to all the organisations talking about their work and the work they do in the Commonwealth today and throughout CHOGM 2018. And then this is an old photograph of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip with Emperor Haile Selassie in Ethiopia in 1965.